making no noise, avoiding all decoys. In the big old truck, switching big old lanes, doing my thing. Hoping y'all doing the big old same, man. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't even gonna come back, man, but I'm gonna let you rock it out with me, man, to the I'm I'm gonna rock it on out with you guys, break dip on mine, nigga. Like, yeah, don't you forget. I got my nigga over here on the court trying to. My nigga look like Adam Sadler, nigga. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Gas break dip, nigga. They look like they tired of sitting out there, man. I was tired of sitting out there. Nick Cuss was good with it, man. How's you doing, man? I'm alright, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just out here, fucking with it, like, you know what I'm talking about? Bending corners, man. On this motherfucking Too Tired Thursday, man. I told y'all, I was watching the court show this morning, man. One of the paternity court shows, man. Oh man, that bitch. It was two OGs on there, really. It was an old dude and an old bitch. And the old bitch was sitting up there. Oh, she was just a slandering OG. You know what I'm talking about? But OG said he didn't think, because he got some kids by her. He just said one of them kids he didn't think was hers. Because at the time that kid right there was consumed, it was some funny stuff in the air on the bitch. And the bitch trying to sit here talking about, you know, people lie and all that old shit right there, right? This is the motherfucking idea they try to put in your motherfucking head. The judge, everybody talking about, dude, nigga, that nigga wasn't even a baby daddy, man. It's not that baby pappy, man. I don't know who that bitch was right there, nigga. I turned around, nigga, that bitch looked like a mosquito fly, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, goddamn, nigga, that's the first time I seen a bitch eyes on top of her wig. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucking bitch eyes was sitting like a goggle on top of that motherfucking wig she had on, nigga. It's like that bitch eyes was up here, nigga. It was like that bitch eyes was holding her wig up, nigga. I use my eyes as a headband, having ass bitch. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, man. Hey, what's good with it, man? Gas break dip, nigga. Like, you know what I'm talking about? But they was on OG, man. They did all that shit. But the bitch kept sitting up there. She was like, I'm too tired. You know what I'm talking about? I'm too tired. Hey, when the bitch had the momentum, she was like, I'm too tired. You know what I'm talking about? When everybody was on the bitch side. I'm too tired. You know, I'm telling you, man, all you got to do is let a motherfucker see, like, feel like you winning, getting a little audience or something, man. Motherfucker get loud. Came back, man. OG said, now this is what I'm talking about there, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about there, man. You know what I'm talking about? And the big old bitch start crying, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Big old bitch start crying, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And they didn't even tell OG, or they didn't even apologize to my nigga or nothing, bruh. They just start chastising the nigga some more. Talking about, you gotta be more careful with who you sleep with. Or they ain't said nothing to the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they ain't say nothing to the bitch. The kid been over there, they been smutting OG all court show. You know what I'm talking about? The bitch mama found out she was lying, man. Now they the daughter hugging her and shit. Ain't nobody gave OG a hug. Ain't nobody told that man sorry for bothering him in this new thing. You know what I'm talking about? But the bitch just kept up there talking about, I'm too tired. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we be too tired of everything but our motherfucking self, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, if OG was the daddy, that would have covered that bitch lie right there. She would have been able to say, see, I told you I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't know why we do that. I don't. But too tired. But the funny thing, how I even got to this day was how the bitch kept on trying to act like this nigga not believing her was the reason she can't go on with her motherfucking life. Nigga, that look like TNT, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, that look like old school TNT, man. Shout out TNT. You know what I'm talking about? TNT, a cold dice shooting ass nigga, man. My nigga TNT. You You know what I'm talking about? Shout out. Really TNT and his brother, man. Shout out Brett. You know what I'm talking about? Because I didn't even know TNT had a brother. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? I've been knowing TNT my whole motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't know TNT had a brother, nigga. I ran into Brett, nigga, and me and Brett got to fucking with it like me, nigga. We picked up where me and TNT left off at, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I got to fucking with Brett. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Brett. Brett came and fucked with me when I was on the run. Because I'm going to tell you something the nigga like me appreciate. When you be on the run and the nigga come bring you some weed, Brett, that, like, there's nothing more you can ask for, Brett. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I see your auntie trying to get up out of here with them people shit. God damn, I love black people, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. We gonna try you, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. Nigga, we gonna try you, nigga. Let that shit not have one of them buzzers on this motherfucker that gonna ring, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna try you, nigga. Auntie trying to get across the street with her goods, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, excuse me, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for coming through with it, man. Thank y'all. Hey, thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, Auntie, man, they had OG fucked up, man. Oh, no, that's what I said, man. Yeah, a nigga like me, man, when you on the motherfucking run and the nigga can bring you some weed, bruh, you know what I'm talking about? That's much love. Because you know when you be on the run a lot of times, bruh, you be in them, nigga, you be in them places, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? You be somewhere hella far, tucked, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker don't feel like coming there, man, but shout out to all my niggas that kind of give a nigga some weed on the run. You know what I'm talking about? Too Tired Thursday, man. They say Too Tired Thursday, man? Yeah, Too Tired Thursday, man. Oh, y'all, hold on. Let me post my motherfucking self. You know what I'm talking about? And I want to shout out my motherfucking partner, Lily Bo. You know what I'm talking about? Not Lenny Bo. Lily Bo. You know what I'm talking about? Because when I just went to go post my motherfucking self on Facebook, I seen Lily Bo with a post that said they gonna talk about you anyway, man. You gonna get talked about regardless. Live your life, man. Couldn't have been spoken better, man. You gonna get talking about regardless, man. Live your motherfucking life. Gas brake dip on mine. You know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip. You know what I'm talking about? Man, going up the escalator, man, nigga bitch, looking at bro with the gas braking dip. Bitch, he had all the way backwards, man. I say, you bitches got nerve. You know what I'm talking about? You bitches got nerve. What's even the point, sis? If you walking down the street with your man, why is you looking at other men's? You know what I'm talking about? With your rubbernecking ass. You know what I'm talking about? I bet you y'all somewhere. I bet you y'all be in your household fighting, sis, behind that reason right there about your rubbernecking. I bet you your rubbernecking has been a cause of a lot of arguments within your household. You know what I'm talking about? But Too Tired Thursday, man. They say, why Too Tired? Because I don't understand how the fuck somebody else can make you too tired. I don't understand how somebody else could put enough whooping and damage on you, folks, to where you can't move on. You can't live. I don't get that, bro. I don't get how motherfuckers be stuck on one person. And I get it, bro, because of I still don't get it, bro, because even when I went through that shit, nigga, I was a kid, bro. And I was able to get up out that shit, bro, as a kid, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So, I just don't get how motherfuckers be stuck, bro. I think that demonstrates how we don't like to keep it real with ourselves, man. I think that's what that shit demonstrates, folks. I think that shit demonstrates how we not willing just to go over ourselves and keep it real with ourselves. Like self. You know what I'm talking about? Because Brett went over it with himself, and I was like, self, you know what? Why the fuck is you sitting here thinking about some shit? You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that you got to get over I'm gonna tell you what I had to get over. Boy, I was up in there in Alpine Session. Boy, I couldn't eat. Man, I'm telling you, boy, they did that shit right there. Had did a number on job. I was in a cell with Lil Reno from Harbor. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Lil Reno. Uh, and the thing you got to get over, cause you be sitting there and you be wanting to tell yourself that somebody else is thinking about you. So you'll be telling yourself, man, I know this motherfucker, bruh. Them people don't care, bruh. People don't care, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You got to get that out your head, bruh. See, the moment, whenever you can get over the good times, like you get all that shit out your head, the good times and shit. Once you get that shit out your head, bruh, you could, you might can come to your own, better understanding, bruh. But until you do that, you gonna be sitting there, bruh. You gonna be holding on to something just like bruh was that was no longer there. That's what you gonna end up doing, bruh. And you gonna end up telling yourself that somebody thinking about you and you, bruh, them people don't give a fuck. Yeah, them people don't give a fuck. Because you like to sit there and tell yourself no matter who the fuck that a bitch fucking with or something, that your memory always gonna be, and this your memory always gonna be in that bitch head, bruh. But most of the time that shit don't come until they already fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, most of the time your memory it don't come till they already fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? And they realize whatever they was that they thought they wanted to do, as soon as that shit fell right there, that's a lot of times when they think about you. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever what they was doing was fucked off. And a lot of times they might try to come back to you then, but you be sitting there with a whole bunch of it's like, yo, the shit you be thinking about these people thinking about you, and them people don't care about you, folks. And the moment you can get over that, you might be all right. You feel me? Yeah, the moment you get over that, you might be all right. But until then, you're going to have yourself hostage. You're going to have yourself hostage in your own brain. But even with that, bro, I don't understand. Like, I never, ever once, and I'm sure there's billions of people out there that know what I'm talking about. I never let my baby mama be no reason. I ain't never treated nobody else no kind of way because of my baby mama, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never came across no other bitch and treated a bitch in a certain way because of my baby mama. I was looking out, man, that shit don't even make no sense, folks. It don't. Too tired Thursday, bro. And I'm telling you, then the people who be making them excuses, there is no way in the world, bruh, that you could come across a motherfucker and they could damage you so much that you ain't no good for nobody else in the world, bruh. That shit don't even make no sense, folks. That shit don't even make no sense. A lot of times you don't want to change, so y'all use other people for the reason that you like the way you is, but the real reason you is the way you is because that's just the way you is. You feel me? There's no other reason but that reason alone, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, there is no other reason but that reason alone, man. You are the way you are because that's the way you are. Ain't nobody else made you like that. Ain't nobody else got you like that. You decided that that's the way you was gonna be, bruh, and you start being like that. That's it. That's all, bruh. Now, you do have situations that can make your heart turn cold. You know what I'm talking about? But, like I told you before, man, I ain't never understood how somebody could burn you out. Now, I can see how you could get burnt out on people and you just stop fucking with somebody. But I ain't never understood how a motherfucker could burn you out. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never understood how a motherfucker could do so much that you came across. A motherfucker did you so much that you just can't go on. They didn't fuck you up to where you can't go on in life. You bad. You just bad. One motherfucker that made you bad products for everybody. Now you fucked up. And there's so many of you hoes out here like that. I'm not bullshitting with you, man. I was telling you on my last live, bruh, I've never seen a bitch that was worried about a nigga cheating try to make herself become a better bitch. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen a bitch who was worrying about niggas cheating ever tried to become a better bitch. And like I told you 4 years ago, bro, I've never seen a bitch lose her man to another bitch. I've always seen a bitch lose her man to herself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never seen no bitch just came around and took another bitch, nigga. Nah, man. I seen a bitch lose her nigga to herself. Just like I said, a bitch never really loses her bitch. I've never seen a bitch lose a bitch. I mean, lose her nigga to another bitch. I always seen a bitch lose her nigga because of what she did. It ain't had nothing else to do with another bitch. But bitches always try to act like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, which I'll be saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach and all that old shit. Man, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bruh. Way to a man's heart is through his wallet, bitch. Gas brake dip. That was the dumbest shit I ever heard, bruh. But motherfuckers actually be thinking that like a bitch can steal you with a motherfucking a full course dinner or something. Like a bitch can actually steal a nigga because she can cook. That shit ain't got nothing to do with that, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't never seen a bitch lose her man to nobody but herself. You feel me? Nobody but herself, man. Gas right dip. Nobody but herself, man. Too tired. Just like OG was up there, man. This lady was way too old to be I'm too tired. This lady way too old to be up there with all that motherfucking fuss and bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Knowing motherfucking well, and this was the whole kicker to me. You know, bitch, like you know who you fucked. I ain't never got that. It's like you know who you fucked, but you trying to sit up here and act like you didn't fuck somebody that you actually fucked and you didn't fucked around and got pregnant. Like, why do y'all play so much? You know what I'm talking about? Like, what was the point of even playing? And you up there with all that hooping and hollering, that shit just makes you look dumber in the end. Then she bust out crying and she got consulted twice. She got a chance to get consulted twice. Something straight out of comic book, man. Too tired Thursday, man. It ain't no way in the world, bitch, that is anything out here stopping you from living your motherfucking life, man. Any nigga, any bitch. So any motherfucker that's out there and y'all acting like whatever one relationship you had, two relationships you had with whoever out there, man, and you acting like you coming fucking with somebody else that you don't fuck with no more is the reason that you can't get a man. You need to be cremated. On some real shit, man. On some real shit. And this is, man, that's why I never wanted let me get your thoughts on. Now, see, every time somebody say something like that, bro, you know what I'm talking about? You probably be better off just saying that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, people be playing like that, man. But I ain't really got no thoughts on nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I ain't got no opinion on that, man. You know what I'm talking about? They yeah, I ain't got no opinion on that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I tell a bitch to close her mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's what I do. I tell a bitch to close her mouth. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that was hilarious, wasn't it? Y'all something straight out of comic book, man. Yeah, I tell a bitch to close her mouth and don't use her teeth. Yeah, that's what I tell her, man. That's how they got y'all around here now, man. Y'all done talked about Diddy and them so much to where all you niggas know how to do is talk about balls and booty. Niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. Ain't nobody talking about pussy no more, bruh. You niggas ain't got no, y'all don't need no opinions on no twat, huh? You know what I'm talking about? You niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. Yeah, man. Hey, you niggas don't talk about pussy no more, man. Man, they was way too young to get married. They playing. Somebody gonna say, right, man, them people was hella young. They say, bro, you never too young to get married. Man, y'all be playing with that shit. Y'all so, like y'all let the world drive y'all to that shit right there, bro. Y'all let the world drive y'all to y'all running around. I have never, I told you, never seen a motherfucker, bro, that was ready. You feel me? Never. I don't know. You might be ready, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to go off my thing. I'm just talking about me and motherfuckers that I have ever known and seen. Be my guest. Too tired Thursday, man. Yeah, too tired Thursday, man. If you have lived in a, if you live in a life right now, bruh, and your ass is stuck off of one of these raggedy motherfuckers that you done came across before, bruh. I mean, if we keeping it real, that ain't nobody but your fault, bruh. On some real shit, that ain't nobody but your fault, bruh. You don't have to think about them people. You don't have to be caught up on that shit. But as people, we love playing games, folks. So what we like to do is we like to sit around, hold people to the past, in the past and shit. I ain't bullshitting with you. We like to sit around people, watch their life on Facebook and shit. We like to watch our mama, our baby mamas and baby daddies and shit, see what they doing, see how happy they looking and shit. Then here we come interfering and shit. Something straight out of a comic book, bruh. Too tired. But I'm just, that court show I was working out, that shit was hella funny. And when I tell you they didn't have no more words for OG just walked on about the courtroom like the player he was. But man, I know my whole life I've been growing up with people that have been acting like either a bitch or some nigga, bruh. Acting like one motherfucker, it'd be like y'all don't be wanting to move on from the one person that you got stuck on or something, bruh. It's like you told yourself that you was gonna be with them forever or something, and you just don't want to let them go or something. That's what it be like, bruh. I don't know. But the shit don't be making no sense. It don't make no sense for your ass to be damn near 50 and you talking about some shit about your baby mama, your baby daddy, your boyfriend. That shit just don't make no sense, bruh. I don't understand how you let a motherfucker ruin you for that many years. I don't understand how a motherfucker gets to be How does a motherfucker get to be a parasite to your mental for all these years, bro? How do you sit around and just constantly be tripping off of one raggedy motherfucker? I don't understand that. Too tired Thursday. I just don't understand that. I don't understand how somebody else made you, fucked you up so much in your brain to where you just not no good person no more. I don't understand that, bro. I don't. Yeah, I don't understand that, man. And I went through my heartbreaking shit, bro. Man, listen, bro, that shit was like eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. Once I got out my own head, bro, I was good. Then I realized the bitch didn't even do nothing, bro. The bitch had already went on about her motherfucking business, bro. That was me. Wouldn't let the bitch go on about her motherfucking business. You know what I'm talking about? And I think that be the problem with y'all. Like, y'all refuse to let a motherfucker go on about their motherfucking business. Either y'all still be into a motherfucker or I don't know. That's what I think it is, man. Like, y'all still be into a motherfucker or something. Y'all be really secretly wanting to fuck with these motherfuckers. I don't know, bro. I just don't understand how another motherfucker then took years off your motherfucking life that you ain't even with no more. Somehow because it's just the mental. You know what I'm talking about? The thought. The thought. How can a motherfucker, man? So you mean tell me, man, that it's a motherfucker around here that has a lasting impression on your motherfucking brain to where you ain't even with them, you can't do nothing but think about all the shit y'all did. Man, y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Y'all just kids. I'm telling you, bruh, y'all just kids. And when people make y'all mad or y'all deem somebody that did you wrong, y'all be on the motherfucking from that point then, nigga, you be on the motherfucking campaign to see them people get theirs. You gonna be the one to make sure they get theirs just the way they need to get it. You feel me? Yeah, it's you. Somebody y'all deem somebody hurt y'all feelings or something. Y'all deem somebody did y'all wrong, and y'all will bother them people for the next 20 years, bruh. Steadily trying to do something to them because they didn't hurt you. And that's why y'all never really be able to get on about your motherfucking life, bruh, because you ain't never let that first hurt go. You steadily this is the dumbest shit to me ever, bruh. You want to know why a motherfucker cheated. What difference do it make, bruh? So a motherfucker told you, man, I cheated on you because you just was what difference do it make, bruh? Why do you need to know why somebody did something to you, bruh, if they did it to you? If you caught a motherfucker cheating, bruh, if you caught a motherfucker doing anything that y'all be complaining about, what difference do it make, bruh? Why they did it? You be wanting to know why. Man, y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. No, y'all just kids, bruh. And y'all don't be wanting to let another motherfucker go on about their life because you have deemed that a motherfucker wasted your time. Which I've already scientifically proved that can't anybody waste your time because there's nobody else's time to waste. You the only one that's around you every day, folks. Can't nobody else waste your time. You have to give somebody your time to be wasted. How can somebody else waste your time when you're the only one in control of your time? And we do the same shit they lied to me. You had to want to believe that shit, bro, for a motherfucker to even lie to you. You had to want to believe the lie, folks, for somebody even to lie to you. You get what I'm saying? You had to want to believe the lie, folks. But we will sit here, nigga, and we will give somebody else motherfucking credit for wasting our time. You're the only person who can waste your time because you're the only person in control of your time. So whatever you decided to do with your time is what you did, bro. Can't nobody else waste nothing. But we so good for that. So you done deemed this other motherfucker done wasted years of your life. So now you finna waste the next years of your life making sure that they get theirs. Man, y'all something straight out of the comic book. So you just never get the chance to live your life, do you? So you mean to tell me the same motherfucker you accusing of wasting your time, now you finna waste your time on them? Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. And to keep it real, we just big kids. That's what we is. We just big ass kids. We big ass kids, and we be out here, man, on smut campaigns to make sure you get your just due, cause you got to pay for what you did to me. Instead of you just going on about your motherfucking business Instead of you just going on about your motherfucking business, going on with your life, try to find somebody that you know what I'm talking about? And I know somebody for real just like that, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. And the funny thing is, see, this is how this shit happened in jail. This is what you bitches don't get. See, you'll fuck around and come by jail. You'll come by 3 and 4, 5 motherfuckers that done fucked with this bitch. Now, you know it'd be hella funny when you get to talking to them niggas about the bitch, because the bitch always give you her story with people, period. It don't even have to be the bitch. And when them 4 motherfuckers got to talking about the bitch, they all said the same thing about the bitch. And you know where you all, and that'd be hella funny, bruh. Because a bitch, y'all don't think y'all be doing nothing. Y'all don't. Y'all actually think the shit you do be tolerable. Y'all think somebody want to sit around there and deal with that shit. That's why I said I ain't never seen no bitch lose her man to another bitch. I've always seen a bitch lose her man to herself. And then it's always like the bitch get mad and is there, you know, bitch always want to put something on another bitch. She always want to get mad and get to comparing herself to the bitch. Y'all something straight out of a comic book. Straight out a comic book. Straight out of a comic book, nigga. But it's this one bitch, if you listen to her, every nigga that she ever came across cheated on her. And she never understood why. If everybody you came across cheated on you, why would you think? But us as people, we always automatically give blame to the next person. Oh, they just a cheater, they just this. A lot of time, no, man, a lot of time you just don't be nothing to cuff. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times the shit that you used to is bullshit. It is. Especially you like you bitches that be having them lists, like what you want a motherfucker. Yeah, especially you hoes like that, bruh. The biggest part y'all leave out when y'all even talking about that shit right there is how much you mean to a motherfucker. Because that's the only thing, that's the only way that you're going to get another motherfucker's all. You have to be worth that to them. Do you get what I'm saying? So in your head, you been and gave yourself, you been and told yourself you a 10. All the shit that count to you, you might have a car, you might be attractive, you might have your own spot, your own money, all that shit. But if that somebody had that shit somebody has to want that shit, folks. Cause y'all concentrate too much on that shit right there and don't concentrate on the person you is. See, you can have all that shit, but if you a bullshit ass person, if you a raggedy ass person, that shit right there don't mean nothing. Man, why they got the pimp out there like that, man? Them people been up in there all day too. You feel me, man? But do you feel me, man? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, on some real shit. Because we judge shit different, bro. We think that shit means something to us that it means something to somebody else, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like how y'all be doing talking about my mama told me or my daddy told me. Y'all be thinking that shit that means something to you, that shit just means something to you. What your daddy or your mama said don't mean nothing to nobody else. You feel me? But we got that bad, man. We got that bad as a motherfucker, man. I'm finna make the prostitute bitch walking like George Jefferson. Man, that bitch look like she got about 2 more centimeters before AAA come get her. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch look like she on flat. You know, yeah, something wrong with that bitch. That bitch on flat, nigga. But too tired, man. All right, what's good with it? Thank you for coming through here, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Thank you. And this is where we be fucked up at a lot of time, man. Too tired. Thursday, man. Somehow you think all this shit that you like y'all be doing out here, man, talking about you got your own money, you got your own car, you got your own house. You know what I'm talking about? Everything you supposed to have as an adult looking ass nigga. Y'all something straight out of comic book. I ain't bullshit with you, man. And that's you that look at that shit like that, bro. Somebody else don't give it. What the fuck does your you having your own car on? What the fuck does that mean to another nigga that got his own car and spot? What the fuck does that shit mean? This is how you know a lot of you bitches just. That's why y'all be fucking with broke niggas. Y'all fuck with broke niggas so y'all can have leverage. Why y'all be complaining about them niggas? Because if you fucked with a nigga with his own shit, he wouldn't take your shit. And that's why you hoes end up fucking with them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Them niggas with them dirty ass Air Force Ones and shit. Nigga foot smell like a bag of nacho chili cheese fries and shit. And that's why y'all be picking them niggas, bruh, because them the only niggas that's gonna go for that mouth. You feel me? Them the only niggas that's gonna put up with your shit is because they got to. You get what I'm saying? You stunt your growth like that too, bitch. The same way with the nigga. Y'all stunt y'all growth like that. That's that game Kevin Samuels gave you. Go out there and get your money so you can come back. Nigga, if you can't, nigga, if you ain't dead broke and you, nigga, this is what they actually putting in your mind, talking about so you can come fight from a fucking position of leverage, nigga. You gotta have money to have a position of leverage, nigga. Dead broke, I got a position of leverage, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Do you not know who I am? You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all something straight out of a comic book, bro. So now you gotta be rich. Now what happened when the bitch don't? That's why that shit don't make no sense. You gonna be just like them niggas that was up in there with all them chains and shit. And soon as the hoes didn't give a fuck about them chains, them niggas was back to square one. No mouthpiece. Then niggas want to start capping on the bitches and shit. Oh, fuck you, big head bitches. And oh man, you wasn't just saying that, bro. Oh man, y'all something straight out of the comic book, man. Now we got to call the bitches big head and all this shit because they don't give a fuck about that cheap ass jewelry you got on, man. Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, just walk up to the bitch and say how you doing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just walk up to the bitch and say how you doing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, blood. I ain't never seen so many niggas that in real life that don't know how to deal with bitches, bro. I don't, bro. Bitches, man. Bitches like anything, bro. I was watching an old movie, bro. The nigga knocked the bitch by juggling. You said, what? Yeah, you right. Another thing we got bad is being unnecessary, disrespectful. Social media is causing too much delusion. They so socially awkward. I promise you, they don't know how to deal with real people no more. I promise you. That's because they got everybody on these dating apps and shit. Because it's easy to talk. These motherfuckers really be shy, bruh. Excuse me, sis. Nah, bruh. But motherfuckers really be shy, man. These niggas be blushing and shit. That's why motherfuckers be on them dating apps. You can tell a bitch anything on a dating app. You know what I'm talking about? Because man, I bet you the same shit motherfuckers be telling bitches on dating apps, they don't even be telling them on in real life. You can't even find your voice box in real life when the girls are around. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, hella suck. Yeah, this internet do the fool. But it ain't even really the internet. It's just the way the people use the internet, man. The people, but it, man, anything because this internet it'll give you an invisible chance to be invisible. You know what I'm talking about? So it'll hype you up like you important all of a sudden. But to keep it real, man, motherfuckers do that with anything they come across. That's why they act like that. Motherfuckers just act like that who ain't never had nothing, period. That's the way people act that ain't never been popular. This is the way people act that ain't never had no money. This is just the way people act that ain't never had their chance. You know what I'm talking about? So all the computer does is basically give you an invisible chance. It gives you an invisible chance to be seen. Because you can sit up here and you could become popular by how many subscribers you got and all that. It's just weird. As a motherfucker, gas brake dip on mine. Nigga like, ugh. Like, you know what I'm talking about? But the disrespect, I think all that shit is optional. To keep it real, I think people call shit disrespectful. I think that should be disrespectful to them. I don't necessarily think that a whole bunch of shit be disrespectful. I think that should be a matter of opinion. Just like they said, sitting at the table with your hat on is disrespectful. Who said that? Like, who made that shit up? That shit makes no sense to me. You said, that's right. A man, regardless of his circumstances, things outside himself is not based on his manhood. But not today. Yeah, not today, bruh. Yeah, not today, bruh. These niggas is they gonna talk louder the more jewelry they got, the more money they got in their pocket. I say these niggas they $50 away from getting quiet again. Motherfuckers don't know how to be themselves. Gas brake dip. It's just yeah, they just passed down bad game today, man. They got so many niggas running around here saying shit like you don't even deserve a woman if you broke. You niggas crazy as a motherfucker. You don't deserve a woman if you broke. Nigga, let me be broke around this motherfucker. Nigga, let me be broke around this motherfucker, nigga. Let me be broke around this motherfucker, nigga. But just to keep it real, man, the motherfucker of today don't know nothing. So, like, they appeal to bitches different. Like, bitches like these niggas now for, like, they social status and shit. If you got, like, a lot of followers and shit. Bitches don't even be liking niggas for their wisdom and shit no more. They leadership and all that shit no more. Because these niggas don't even have them qualities. These bitches be liking these niggas because they got action that maybe doing a Sean Cotton interview or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas said they knew Wiz Khalifa. Bitches be liking niggas for strange reasons now. Bitches don't really be wanting no nigga with no backbone. It ain't too many of these niggas got one. These niggas trying to be seen just like the bitch. But like the man, they like, I don't know, bro. Cause like, if you ask any of these new niggas today, bro, these niggas is gonna, and this is what's so fucked up about, this is why I say y'all straight out of a motherfucking comic book, bro. Y'all will let these niggas sit up here and, cause all these niggas do is talk about the bitches and all the bitches do is talk about the niggas. But y'all would sit up here and let these niggas do a video, be like, this is why you shouldn't fuck with, this is why these bitches is for the street or the modern women. Bruh, and y'all, these niggas be talking about cooking with Kaya, bruh. Y'all actually let these niggas demonstrate from a kid, bruh. Do y'all see the age that these niggas be trying to tell you, like, women is for the street? Nigga, they be kids, nigga. Showing you, like, no woman, bruh. They be showing you kids, bruh. It's too much of that shit right there, man. It's too much. I don't even understand trying to preach to no little nephew about, man, I wasn't here to be in charge of another nigga's nuts, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in charge of my own nuts. You know what I'm talking about? Just can't see myself telling another nigga who to fuck and who not to fuck, who you should fuck with, man, that ain't none of my business, bruh. I think you should fuck with whoever for you. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta go out here and live, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't understand all that other shit. Semen retention and shit. That shit seem like homosexual shit. I ain't never seen a day and age where so many niggas is trying to tell you what to do with your nuts, bruh. I ain't. That shit seem like homosexual shit to me. When I was growing up, man, I ain't, you had motherfuckers say use rubbers, bruh. Use rubbers. These hoes out here burning motherfuckers, bruh. You ain't really hearing no motherfuckers telling you not to, don't fuck with no bitch. Yeah, we wasn't hearing that one, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't never heard motherfuckers say don't fuck with a bitch, man. Nigga tell you to use a rubber. Don't bring no kids, bro. Watch out for all that. They'll give you that good game. But just sitting up here telling the nigga you don't need to concentrate on yourself and all. Man, y'all niggas something straight out of comic book, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But this is what's fucked up about this society, because this society is just full with nothing but talking points. Just like that black fatigue shit. So whenever they start one of these invisible conversations, soft guy error, black fatigue, all this shit right here, bro, it becomes a popular talking point on these internet things, bro. So people just cater to that audience. They ain't really trying to tell you nothing for your own benefit or your own good, bro. They really just trying to cash in on that talking point being trending. I wish I would stop for this light right here, nigga. It's almost time for me to get out of here, please. They say, bro, I know you didn't run that light. He looked at, man, fuck y'all, nigga. It's time for me to go home, nigga. I don't be bullshit, nigga. Like, passing trucks and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't, fuck these rules. If you don't live by your own rules, you'll forever be a slave, bro. And that's what I don't get about these, that's what I just don't get about people. Like, I don't get how y'all, I just don't get earth. Yeah, I just don't get earth, man. Y'all crazy as a motherfucker is what I tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Something straight out of a motherfucking comic book. Too tired. And there's too many motherfuckers with advice. There's too many motherfuckers with advice that don't know nothing, bro. In order to give advice, it seems like you should have went through something. You know what I'm talking about? To be able to give advice. It seemed like you should have experienced some life and went through something to be able to give advice. But now it's just like we could just create a talking point and come up here and talk about a bunch of shit I don't know. Y'all got youngsters sitting up here talking about bitches, bro. These niggas ain't even lived long enough to know what a bitch is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas ain't even gotten to their like right sense. But when I seen a grown-ass man, try to say this is why you don't deal with modern females, and they sitting up there trying to compare they be comparing fucking kids to grown people shit, bruh. You sitting up here comparing the motherfucker who made a decision when they damn near 18, 19 years old to, man, y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Everything is a talking point. And it be like these niggas get so... Like, if they catch a bitch out of pocket doing something wrong or something, these niggas get so juiced, bruh. Like, yeah, man, I told you. You said, what, everything is out of balance. Roles are being switched. Men have a new movement called men going their own way. Oh, yeah, I never knew what that shit meant until now, man. I didn't. That movement promotes men not dealing with women doing their own thing, but who they gonna deal with. No, I know. That's what I keep telling these niggas, bro. They trying to talk niggas into being Sagoonies. That shit don't even make no sense, bro. He's just trying to talk motherfuckers into being a whole bunch of young ass, big old homosexuals. That shit don't even make no sense. Don't deal with a bitch. Man, what's the cold part? I'm 48 years old, bruh. Ain't nothing changed in this world, bruh. The only thing changed is the way you niggas start perceiving it, bruh. Same shit going on now, been going on forever, bruh. It was just niggas wasn't crying about no shit back in the day, bruh. These bitches, what the fuck is you gonna do, bruh? Bitch ass nigga. These motherfuckers out here crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now I ran that nigga into that motherfucking rail right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it absolutely makes no sense. Yeah, no. Everything going on in the world right now has been going on forever, bruh. Y'all talking about this single mama shit, bruh. Nigga, this is what don't make no sense. Motherfuckers is talking about single mamas, bruh, and this like a 6 out of 10 chance, nigga, that you was raised by a single mom, bruh. I'm damn near guaranteed you was raised by a single mom. Because yeah, I'm damn near positive, man. You know what I'm talking about? That you was raised by a single mom. Y'all be saying shit that don't even make no sense, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be saying shit that don't even make no sense, bruh. Ask your mama what was her body count before you was born. That shit don't make no sense, folks. Y'all be sitting there, what different? I don't give a fuck how many niggas a bitch fuck. Y'all, man, listen, bruh. You niggas is weak. Y'all wired weak, nigga. Say, nigga, that bitch got $345,000. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck who that bitch fucked. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck who that bitch fucked, man. Y'all goofy. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. That's why y'all be getting on these bitches' nerves. Y'all be asking bitches shit like that. Square ass nigga, did you fuck him? Whose dick was bigger? You square ass niggas. God damn, man. They say, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, man. And you said, why, man, why? Oh, no, that was the same. Yeah, man, I don't get it, bruh. I just don't get it. I'll tell you to bump into whoever you come across, bruh. You ain't gonna never know who the fuck for you if you don't get out here for this life, bruh. But I'll tell you this, if you think you gonna be able to go get rich, then you gonna be able to come back and you, man, that's trick shit, folks. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but Kevin Samuels and the rest of them niggas, they been giving y'all a trick game, bruh. All that shit. This is why you go get yourself together. That nigga, you go get yourself together for a bitch, nigga. You was a bitch ass nigga. You just like them niggas that went and got a passport to go over there and trick with a bitch for $40. Nigga, you could have tricked with a bitch for $40. Right? Nigga, you could have got you you could went down there to East 14th Border Highway somewhere, man. Got you a piece of that shit for $40. Nigga, you done flew somewhere, man. And the funny thing that was about that shit, they told you niggas to go get your passport. Them niggas never once came back and told y'all, man, please don't go get your passport and come over here. They done already kidnapped 3 of us. They ain't came and told y'all that once, bruh. And that's what's so boozy about this world, because nobody wants to be wrong. That's what's so boozy about this world. Nobody wants to be wrong, bruh. So they inspired a whole generation of niggas to go get their passport, to go over there to Colombia and all that. They never once said, hey, bruh, this shit ain't safe over here. Now, we led y'all astray. Even Martin Luther King said he felt like he led the people into a burning house, man. No, not now. One of them niggas came back and said, hey, y'all, this shit that we was promoting, this shit is dangerous as fuck. Be careful. Nobody even said that, bruh. They just let that shit play out. They just let that shit play out, bruh. They didn't even come warn y'all about the dangers. They didn't even come warn y'all that they ass was over there getting kidnapped and shit. You know what I'm talking about? They never warned y'all about that shit. They made that shit still seem cool. Then you had niggas, man, I'll never forget, I seen a fucking short. Where a fucking nerd was trying to shame the bitch about upping her prices. They say, what, bro? I seen a fucking short where a nigga was over there in Colombia or something. They called the bitch, and this nigga actually put this shit on video, bro. This, man, you niggas is something straight out of comic book, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga was filming the bitch, trying to guilt trip the bitch, talking about, hey, y'all, you see her? She's changing prices. She's not no good. She said it was $100, $150 online. Then she got here and she tried to change it to $300. You see this bitch? Like, you trying to guilt. First of all, bro, how the fuck you gonna tell a bitch what she gonna charge her cat for? It might have been that price at first, nigga, until she got over there. Nigga seen your trick ass. Now she need $300. But how you gonna tell this bitch what she can sell her pussy for, bruh? Something straight out of comic book, folks. Straight out of comic. And he was trying to guilt trip the bitch. And he done went live talking about, y'all see her? She's She's doing dirty business. She said 150, then she gets here and try to change the prices. Man, y'all niggas something straight out of comic book, bro. And he act like that was finna damage that bitch, like that was finna run a smut campaign on her home or something, bro. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. Y'all don't even care about going live, identifying yourself as the trick. I don't give a fuck how old I get, bro. I'm not paying for no pussy. Not I. They say, bro, man, listen, bro. Not I. The fuck I pay for? Listen, bro, I'ma always have mouthpiece. You know what I'm talking about? My mouthpiece is always gonna work. You know what I'm talking about? My mouthpiece is always gonna work, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. Gas, brake, dip, nigga. Y'all put too much on pussy, dick, all that shit, bro. Y'all put too much on that shit. Ugh. Y'all put too much on that shit, bro. Y'all don't even gauge people for what people is no more. You just looking for somebody attractive and thick. And half you niggas want to fuck a bitch with a fake ass. Like, I don't understand y'all, bro. Y'all just fake. Nigga, you will fuck a bitch with a fake ass and act like you really fucked a thick bitch. Man, you don't get up out of here with that, silicone booty, bitch. You don't get up out of here with that, Tijuana special. You don't get the fuck up out of here, man. You got you lusting behind a bitch with a fake booty. Say Andre Taylor, aka Gorgeous Dre, and X-Pimp said, don't no woman come ready-made just for you. You have to teach her how to deal with. Yeah, man. On some real shit. Don't nobody. I that's what I don't get about people. That's just common sense, though. You know what I'm talking about? That was pimping, but that was just common sense, though, bruh. It's common sense, bro. Who the fuck gonna meet somebody? And that's what's wrong with y'all right now, bro. Because the shit that they have taught you in life, bro. You think, like, a bitch thinks she's a good bitch if she cooks and clean. That has nothing to do with a good bitch, bro. Just like a nigga. A nigga think he's a good nigga if he goes to work and come home. That has nothing to do with a good nigga, bro. But if you ask a nigga what's a good bitch, he gonna say a bitch that cooks clean. You ask a bitch what's a good nigga, she gonna say a nigga that go to work and don't cheat. No, none of that shit had nothing to do with no good nigga or no good bitch, bruh. And y'all be stuck to too many people, bruh. Like, the last nigga you fucked with been told you he love that fried chicken. So you steadily trying to cook fried chicken for a nigga who don't even eat chicken. And then you gonna act like he hating because he don't eat chicken. Because the last nigga told you he loved your chicken. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Y'all don't even get the time to know who you dealing with, and that be the problem. Man, I came around here and it's way too late, nigga. I feel like cutting up this hill, nigga. Oh, nigga, I'm supposed to be off right now, man. Headed on back to the, headed on back, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't be really doing that, you know, I don't know why the fuck this light took so long, man. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? I done fucked around and ran into this nigga. He in the slowest truck they got, too. It ain't even no way around this nigga. I might do something slick. You know what I'm talking about? I might do something slick. Yeah, I'm gonna do something slick. I ain't going back up with this nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Not with him in front of me, nigga. I'm finna hop in another lane, nigga, and be gone. But you got to, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not bullshitting with you, man. We come across somebody, nigga, you still be using the same game you used on the last bitch, bruh. That's just like you can't fuck every bitch the same. You can't, bruh. You got to learn your people. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how y'all keep. That's why people. And this is some of the. And this shit just goes on and on. Hey, my OG partner, man. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Obviously, all my niggas out here on the strip, man, when it come to this, you know what I'm talking about? But, people actually, like, we do this way too motherfucking much. We'll sit there and say, I've done everything, right? Or we'll sit there and say, man, I treat you good. Then we'll run off a whole bunch of shit that we consider is treat you good. Like, man, I'm a good. I've seen so many bitches do this shit. So many niggas. Man, I'm a good bitch. I do this and this, and I always ask that bitch that I hear say that, is that what he wanted? Have you ever asked that man what he wanted? You ever asked that bitch what did she want? Or did you just come to the conclusion this is what good means to you? You don't even know what the fuck good mean to somebody else. You just got a motherfucking blanket statement in your head what good is. So they done told you what good is coming home, not cheating. Y'all don't even be knowing who the fuck y'all around, bruh. You don't. Just like they said, bitches like flowers. Do you know how many bitches I done came across that can't stand flowers, bruh? You know how many bitches I done came across that's allergic to flowers? But you sitting there, you ain't even asked the bitch what she like, bruh. All you had to do was bring the bitch a pack of graham crackers, nigga. You done sat there and bought the bitch a dozen of roses and broke the bitch out. Now y'all can't even go out. You know what I'm talking about? You won't even sit there and see what the bitch want, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about, man? You steadily trying to force feed just bitch some shit to other bitch like that. Something straight out of comic book, bruh. You gotta know what your bitch like. See, when it come to bruh, me and my bitch gotta have one thing in common. They say, what's that, bruh? Me. You know what I'm talking about? Me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about? I see y'all now too, and as I just drive around in the public, I notice that y'all don't have no problem just digging in y'all nose walking down the street, bruh. That's why I don't be shaking niggas' hands and shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't be shaking niggas' hands and shit, man. Man, here this nigga go. This nigga, goddamn. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to, because this nigga got that slow truck, bruh. I'm gonna have to go around this nigga. I know there's something else. Y'all don't mind walking down the street with men. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all niggas don't mind walking down the street with men with dresses on. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to ask y'all, who defends who? Who defends who honor when you got that situation going? When you a nigga and you walking down the street with a nigga with a dress in, who defends whose honor? You know what I'm talking about? Could you imagine getting into it with a Saguni and getting jumped by two Sagunis? Nigga, something straight out of comic book. Yeah, you most definitely gotta learn yeah, this nigga playing. As soon as I'm not finna stay behind this nigga right here, bro. I just don't know. I can't see who up in there. Yeah, I'm not finna stay behind this nigga, man. The moment, you know what I'm talking about? Brad's looking for his moment. It's a little congested right here, right now. But yeah, my man that said that was hold on, let me yeah, they got bread in a pickle. Like, yeah. He said, hey, just take your time. Have patience. Don't try to go around him driving too slow. If they getting in another lane goes in opposite direction, be safe. No, it's another truck. I got that truck. That motherfucker don't go nothing but 10 miles an hour. I'm trying to get around that nigga. I think that's one of them snitches up in there actually. So I can't even pass him. I know if we get over the top of this hill and that nigga, nah, man, I'm out of here, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's time for me to be up off the clock. For some reason, these motherfuckers, I don't know. It's been like that every job I've been to, though. The motherfuckers that work there, they act like they love the job, bro. Like, I'm never going to be like that. I just don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just never going to be at a place to where I don't have anything to do, so I just want to stay at work all day. Man, fuck that. Man, fuck that. Nigga, any job I done ever been to, bruh, it's been, that right there, bruh. Motherfuckers act like they don't have no life outside that job. And they just, that job was the most important thing, man. So they just wanted to stay and hang around the job. Motherfuckers be off and be coming up in there. How the fuck is you off and you gonna come up in there to hang? You ain't even driving no truck. You just sitting up in there talking, man. You gotta be crazy as a motherfucker, man. You gotta go get a dog, nigga. A hamster or something. Yeah, this nigga playing. Running this light. Oh yeah, I'm home. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm gone. They say you're not supposed to pass the truck. Fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't finna. Nigga, we off the clock, man. Please. I'm not finna be sitting around this motherfucking nigga. You can sit back there if you want to. That motherfucking truck don't go nothing but 10 miles an hour. You feel me? Yeah, that truck don't go nothing but 10 miles an hour. That's that truck I can't stand. That motherfucker don't go nowhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? And we gotta come down the back streets. Like, ew, you know what I'm talking about? We gotta go through the hole in the gate. Yeah, this nigga playing. Nigga, the finals finna start. Yeah, this nigga playing. This nigga playing. Look, he's still back there. If I would have been behind that nigga, I would have got caught at that light. Yeah, that nigga playing. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's time to go. You know what I'm talking about? When it's time to go, it's time to go. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Yo, these old people, they be sitting here. I'm late already, man. You know what I'm talking about? I've been supposed to been back to this motherfucking thing. Finally off, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, gas brake dip on mine, man. Too tired Thursday, man. Don't never let. I just don't understand how people burn you out. I don't. I can see how you get burnt out on people to where you just like, I'm not fucking with this motherfucker no more. But to let somebody rub off on you to where they done did something to your motherfucking mental to where you feel like you can't go on because of the shit that they done put you through, man, you got to be crazy. Now, is you gonna go or is you just gonna sit behind me, bitch? You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm gone. Now look, if I was still behind that nigga, I would, man, please. That nigga ain't finna get back to down there 607, man. I heard him say that in there on the job, man. And people were saying, because they don't want you to leave the strip at a certain time, even though they want you to leave exactly at a certain time, even though sometimes that, like, they don't be wanting you to leave like a minute before. Man, fuck that. Because if you go all the way around there, you're going to be late as a motherfucker. And they said they don't care if you a little late. I'm sure they don't care if you a little late. You know what I'm talking about? Because you on your motherfucking time. Man, ain't nobody got no motherfucking time to be sitting here. Ain't nobody got no motherfucking time to be sitting here extra on their time. A job is funny as a motherfucker, bro. They'll break your back. Of course, they don't give a fuck if you late to be on your own time. Maybe something straight out of the comic book. That nigga still down there. I still don't see that nigga, man. Sideways to the next light. I wish I would have stayed behind that nigga, man. It's almost 6 o'clock, please. Please, man. I mean, not 6 o'clock. It's almost 5 o'clock, please. The finals is finna start, like, police. You know what I'm talking about? Police. But too tired Thursday, man. Don't let the next motherfucker tire you out. I mean, if the next motherfucker tired, like, it's cool to get tired of people. Just leave people alone, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta fuck with a motherfucker. But for a motherfucker to be to where a motherfucker that did a number on you, you get what I'm saying? To where a motherfucker then did something to you to where you can't. It changed the person you was, bro. That shit don't make no sense, bro. That shit don't make no sense, man. You know what I'm talking about? That shit makes no sense, man. And I done seen way too many people like that blame somebody else for the way they is, man. Them people ain't the reason for the way you is, man. You know what I'm talking about? You just using that as an excuse to be that way. Yeah, you using that as an excuse to be that way. I don't see how you don't get over people. You get what I'm saying? I don't see how you don't get over people. And it ain't just that, like, y'all don't know how to get over people. Y'all don't know how to get over people that ain't no good for you. You get what I'm saying? Y'all sit around like, it ain't even like the motherfucker gonna do something for you. You know what I'm talking about? Because we all, you know, you got them people that, like, no matter what, bruh, y'all have a relationship like you can count on them, bruh. If they need you, you got them. If you need them, they got you. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because you gotta have some of them relationships while you living. You get what I'm saying? Where a motherfucker just fuck with you like that. You could call them in the time of need, or just, you know what I mean? You could just call them. And they gonna have your back. It ain't nothing wrong with them motherfuckers. But y'all be tripping off a motherfucker, bruh, that ain't finna do nothing, bruh. Y'all be tripping off motherfuckers that don't do nothing but bring the value of you down. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be tripping off them motherfuckers, bruh. And this motherfucker don't do nothing but bring your value down. You feel me? Hey, y'all be worried about motherfuckers that just, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all be worried about nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Nothing. Damn, y'all see this motherfucker rock? God damn, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker was rocking, nigga, side to side. But yeah, we back at the compound now, man. We had to come through the hole in the dirt, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? We came through the hole in the gate, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? The hole in the gate, nigga. Like, ugh. I'm finna get on up out of here. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm talking about, man? Bruh's time is over. Until we meet again, man. You know what I'm talking about? We'll be back. Damn, y'all see this motherfucker rocking, nigga? We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, man. If you guys say the same. And thank everybody for rocking with me, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner worldwide, man. You know what I'm talking about? Thank y'all, man. And remember, man, you can never be too tired of living, nigga. How the fuck can you get too tired of being yourself? Don't let no motherfucker come around you, bruh, and make you tired of this beautiful life that God then gave you. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love, man. You know what I'm talking about? Till we meet again.